Good afternoon, everyone. As we say in the Seneca language, Nyaweskano, we're thankful that you are well. It is my pleasure to be back here with our friends and neighbors in Caneadea and to continue a tradition that was started last year, marking an important but meaningful return to the lands of our ancestors. I'm happy to be here again on behalf of the Seneca Nation government. It was more than 225 years ago when our ancestors signed the Treaty of Victory in 1797. As part of that treaty, the United States officially recognized 11 Seneca reservations. Among them was Caneadea. All of us here today share roots in this beautiful territory where heaven rests upon the earth. Like our Seneca ancestors did centuries ago, before being relocated, many of your ancestors made this land home as well. And just like us, part of your heart and your history will forever be connected to this place. In that way, we are forever connected. Last year, we reestablished this important connection between our communities. Today, we again rekindle our friendship and the spirit of community. You may have noticed that the bottom of this year's logo for the Seneca Caneadea Field Day events displays a white belt that contains two purple lines running through it. This represents the two-row wampum belt. Here is a replica of the original. In our culture, wampum belts are crafted from white and purple shells created from clamshells. Traditionally, the clamshells beads were woven to create various patterns and symbols to record significant events and agreements or treaties. The two-row wampum belt represents a treaty entered into in the year 1613 between the people of the Longhouse, also known as the Haudenosaunee, and the Dutch people. On the two-row wampum belt, the white background represents a river, the river of life. One purple line represents the path of the natives, the Haudenosaunee, traveling the river in our own canoe with our own culture, laws, and traditions. The other purple line represents the path of the non-native settlers in their own boat, with their own laws and culture. We won't disembark from our canoe and attempt to steer your boat, and we expect you to stay in your boat and not interfere with us or try to steer our canoe. That is the two-row concept. Two parallel lines that never cross. It's based on peace, on friendship, and most important, on mutual respect. Live and let live. We honor and live by that two-row concept to this day. Today is a celebration of culture, a celebration of history, and above all else, a celebration of mutual respect expressed in the two-row wampum belt. I hope that you will enjoy today's events and you will engage and appreciate the demonstrations and exhibits of our culture and traditions, and most of all, that we will share in the spirit of community and togetherness that we will carry forward with us, not just today, but every day. So Nyawa for being here, and for celebrating our shared history, and for renewing our friendship. Nyawa, thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm still Caneadea's Supervisor Emeritus. It's my privilege and honor to be part of this historic gathering once again, the second annual Seneca Caneadea Field Day. We welcome each of you from near and far. I will not get an exhaustive list here, but I know there are folks with us this afternoon from California, Indiana, Texas, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York City, and many hills and valleys of western New York. Thank you for sharing this special day with us, and a very warm and special welcome to our friends from the Seneca Nation of Indians. Last year I mentioned that I grew up right across Route 19 from here and spent many hours exploring this area, being fully aware that this was Seneca land. Indeed, the history of the Seneca Nation here in the Genesee Valley is deeply woven into the fabric of this place, and we are honored today to welcome members of the Seneca Nation back to their ancestral land, while also celebrating our growing friendship for a second year. When nurturing a friendship, the Senecas compare it to polishing a chain and not letting it become rusty. May today's events in a park along the banks of the beautiful Genesee River polish that chain that connects us. We trust that today will be an opportunity to listen, to learn, and a chance to gain new appreciation for the timeless traditions and culture of our Seneca neighbors. In a moment, When politics and people are so polarized, our hope is that this event continues to serve as a positive model of renewed friendship, bringing people together in a spirit of respect and honor. So on behalf of the town of Caneadea, we welcome you to this special place where the heavens rest upon the earth. Thank you.